Good morning and happy vaccine day. Hello, it is Emma from the future. You can see by the hair growth. And I just wanted to jump in, provide some context, and provide a bit of a disclaimer. At the time, I filmed this video because I thought it would be interesting to sort of track and might be an interesting experience, but I never published it. And I'm publishing it now as sort of an encouragement for younger people in Australia to think about getting the AstraZeneca vaccine. I know that there has been varying health advice from the start and the distribution of this vaccine, and I just wanted to provide my experience so to help you make a more informed decision. Obviously, I'm a medical student, so I am pro-vaccine. I think these vaccines are safe, smart, and effective, and they will help us. But I'm not a doctor and I'm not your doctor, so this is not medical advice. This is just me sharing my experience because I know there's a lot of young people being encouraged to get the AstraZeneca vaccine who are very worried about the side effects. Understandably so, there are side effects, as with any vaccine, that are worrying. I just thought I would show, because I had sort of a worse side of very normal side effects for a vaccine, and I thought that's worth sharing. And you can see that I get through it just fine and I manage at home just fine. The majority of my classmates who had the same vaccine were absolutely fine. They had one day of a headache and they were good to go. So just a bit of a disclaimer, I'm not your doctor. I am a medical student just providing my experience, and I hope it helps inform you and makes some younger people who are maybe a little bit worried of the side effects maybe feel a bit more at ease. But talk to your doctor and go get vaccinated when you can. Medical student. My name is Emma and I'm studying in Sydney, Australia, and I didn't do any of that in the right order, but that's okay. Today I am getting the AstraZeneca vaccine, which is exciting. Obviously Australia is doing really well in terms of the COVID situation. No. But it is really exciting that medical students have been included in the phase 1B, which means we get the vaccine, and it's free, which I was a little bit worried about as an international student, but anyways, yeah, so I thought I would sort of document maybe today and then the next couple days to see how things are going and see if I have any symptoms, etc., which are totally normal and part of your immune system building up its immunity. But anyways, I'm excited about this. It gives me a bit more reassurance to live life a little bit more normally, because even though things are pretty much back to normal in Sydney, as a med student going in and out of hospital, you do try to be more careful than the average person, just because the patients. And it means that in the long run, when travel becomes a thing again, I will have the vaccine on file, so if that becomes a requirement for travel or for re-entry, I will be all good. So that's exciting. But the scary thing is this weekend also has to be very busy and very productive, which is going to be kind of intimidating depending on how my symptoms go. So I'm actually trying to get some modules done for our next placement now before going out the door. And just like that, dose 1 of 2 done. And I've got to wait like 12 weeks to get the next one. Jumping in to correct this point, at the time it was 12 weeks that they wanted us to wait, so about 3 months between the vaccines. They have, because of supply and because of the need to get on top of this vaccine rollout, they have said that you can now get it, I believe, minimum 4 weeks after your first dose. Double check those stats with your doctors. It is perfectly safe to do so. The vaccine is just as effective to do so. They have done studies on this to confirm that. So whatever schedule they put you on after dose 1, follow that and listen to them. At the time, it was a much wider window, partly due to supply and partly not knowing yet if it could be shortened. But they know that now. But there we go. It was actually pretty quick, pretty effective. As an international student, I don't have a Medicare number, so I just have to protect my document that says I got my first dose, send that through to my faculty, and wait for the next. So now I'm just gonna go about my day. I'm gonna quickly pop out to the grocery store, get some like orange juice soup and some vitamins because I have been told that the chills and the fevers might start this evening. So I just wanna make sure that we're all set for that. But yeah, painless, easy, just like a flu shot. Carrying things in the vaccine arm, so I make sure to use it, and so it doesn't get sore, hopefully. So we got bread, that's fine. Me goreng, because I use the sauce packets, they're gluten-free as long as you get gluten-free noodles. We have some lentil soup, vitamins, some chicken soup. That's just to clean things. Couple lemons for like lemon honey water, because I had a friend say their throat hurt. Ice cream bars again, orange juice, and some peaches. Some strange preparation, but I'm not against ordering pho in tonight. And hopefully all of this is unnecessary and the soup will just be yummy for when it gets cooler in the evenings and I won't need it. But yeah, we already have Panadol here if we spike a fever. And gonna start hydrating. And I do want to say all of this is totally unnecessary. My friends have just been mildly ill. I just really don't want to have to deal with it and have a lot to get done this weekend. So I want to make the weekend as easy as possible, even if I do get a little bit ill. And getting ill after a vaccine is just your immune system working. A lot of the side effects of any vaccine, including things like the flu vax and stuff, are just your immune system working. Some of the even things we feel when we're ill is our immune system doing what it needs to do. So, disclaimer, this is probably overreacting, but it's kind of fun. I'm gonna set a timer later in the evening to start checking my temperature and things, just to see how it goes. And we can probably get rid of this now.
Subscribe to my beauty channel, that will all be in the description. And if you don't, you will be washing your face and water will start dripping to your elbows, making everything wet. Or if you're not wearing a long sleeve, it will drip down and drip on the floor, and then you're gonna have a wet floor and wet sink and everything else.
Okay, so we're making progress on the list. The brown stuff has been blocked off. Obviously, still been avoiding the main assignment that I need to do. But yeah, feeling okay. What time is it? It's 3:30, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So it's like 6 hours after the vaccine. Might be a bit tired, might be a bit headachy, but that also could be allergies and just general MedStudentness. But let's give this another go. No. It's lower than it was earlier today. But like, huh? Well, I just got like suddenly tired and like my head feels kind of full, and while I don't have a fever, it was like 37, I'm like a little chilled. So I don't know, I don't trust it. Oh no. Well, that's good timing. So it's like almost 5 now. I don't have a fever, but I do feel kind of chilled. Like I don't have a fever apparently, but I do feel a little chilled. Have potentially a bit of like a growing headache and some like sinus pressure. And yeah, just have that feeling that this is not gonna go very well. So I'm just gonna up the amount of time that I take my temperature, and I'm going to take some paracetamol as soon as I get one, because I'm gonna assume that I'm going to get one. But I don't want to take it if I don't need it, so I'm gonna wait. The arm is a little bit sore, but no different than any other vaccine. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working away at different tasks. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, so it's like 5 o'clock. It hasn't even been that long since the last temperature, but I can just feel like a chill throughout my body. My hands feel cold and like, this is not gonna be fun. I feel like stiff would be the way you describe it. Yeah, so I'm gonna go take some meds and drink some more orange juice and batten down the hatches.
You're gonna be my cat soon.
What else did I do? Like call your mom and be like, okay, what do we do?
Make yourself some chamomile.
That's a good call. Yeah, I'll have some orange juice while I'm waiting for that to go.
That's not gonna help you.
No, but vitamin C and fluids. Fluids is important.
This isn't an issue with your like
No, but
immune
fluids.
system fighting something. Though.
Yeah, but you still help it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Like I'm just saying, like
My
vitamin C.
scalp hurts.
The myalgia's already kicking.
Oh, it's the like hands not responding as quickly when I like say grip. That's weird. That's weird. I think I might stay here until soup arrives. Oh, the wonders of the immune system. So it's like 6 now. I don't think I feel good, but I think the paracetamol's kicked in. Maybe. Oh man.
This silly fighting for control.
You broke my jaw.
You gotta stop that back talk early. Come on.
So it's now like 8:30. I had a nap. I had dinner. Got really warm after dinner and then really cold after ice cream. It's like a half hour until I can have more paracetamol and I can kind of feel the chills coming back. But overall not that bad. Just tired and like sore. And I think I'm gonna go to bed almost immediately after taking the paracetamol.
As for my family, we had our own way of
But you can't swallow more than this amount of water at any
We did it
given
with
time.
King. What happened?
I saw
No, it was not. I watched you. That was a less than digestion. It's not. It's been sitting on the floor.
It's so cold.
There's ice cream in the fridge.
I'm no Superman. I want to do. Nice. Okay, and with that temperature, we're just gonna go to bed. I've got a water bottle that I'm gonna fill up and some Panadol beside the bed, so when I wake up, I can just immediately help myself. And hopefully if I do wake up in the night, I've got some nice water to drink to stay hydrated. Oh man. My friends are saying that if they did get hit, the first day was like this, and then the next day is nausea and dizziness. So we will see what happens, but we're just gonna go to bed, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning. It's now like 8 a.m. I woke up at 7 to feed the cats, and laid back down in bed for a while. And now obviously I've gotten up to shower. I'm tired and sore. Everything kind of like hurts. I haven't taken my temperature yet, but I woke up, rolled over, took some paracetamol, and then let that like sit for a little while. So I don't know if I'd even have a temperature now. I don't think I would. But yeah, just everything's like really sore. I know I need to eat, but I'm not hungry. And that's kind of the update.
With the #1 address in property. Okay, I'm lost.
It's gotta be close. It's gotta work. We've reached the tower. All cracks over the coast. Then I took on that.
I'll try. I think I'm getting some feeling back.
She got warm.
No need to be. I know what's going on. And I know it won't be easy.
So I just finished the second of 3 meetings today, and now I'm gonna go have a nap again before my 3rd meeting. Well, that looks like a scene.
Yeah, I'm fine with it, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Right, I've got a bit of responsibility for it today. Remember that, actually. That's it.
I don't know. Good morning, it is Sunday, and I feel a lot better. I'm still very, very sore, and I'm still very cautious of my energy levels. I might still have a bit of a low grade, but I don't think so. I don't know, I'll check. But yeah, feeling pretty good. I think I am gonna call into my shift tonight, just to be safe, and also, yeah, just so I can get to bed early and make sure that I don't stay ill. But yeah, feeling pretty good. Having breakfast. So I put myself through essentially a bit of a stress test. I am feeling a lot better, but I'm clearly not 100%. So as I said in that previous clip, I called in to my placement that was going to start about now, and I emailed my supervisor, and they just asked for a med cert if I could get it, which is fine. Most places for telehealth would be able to do that given my symptoms, but the issue is the GP I'm known to isn't open on the weekends, and a new GP won't be able to do a telehealth. They have to onboard you as a patient to be allowed to do telehealth, which is valid. But the fun little loop is you can't go into most GP offices if you've had a fever or COVID symptoms in the last 14 days. And even though there's good reason for me to have those symptoms, we understand why, it still counts. So the local GP was unable to do it, and I luckily called another one that was open on the weekend, and they were able to. So I rushed and got dropped off at the GP clinic, and they were able to have me sort of isolated due to my symptoms, and the GP kept their distance, and I kept a mask on the whole time. Even though we all know what these symptoms are from, still good to follow that, and obviously we contact traced appropriately. So I got my MedCert, I'm emailing that, but on the way home I had to take a bus and then walk about like 10 minutes. Oh man. Part of that was uphill and I was dying, and I got back and just like, I need to nap. I need to take a nap. So I took a bit of a nap and felt kind of shaky, so I got some food and some vitamins and things into me. And yeah, I feel good. I'm clearly more tired than I normally am. And I feel a bit of chest tightness. I've just been taking my inhaler. And still like a low grade fever at the doctor's office. So yeah, clearly not 100%, so I'm very glad I called that in. And now we're just working on an assignment that is due tomorrow. But luckily I feel a lot less brain fog, so we're getting through that. But yeah, man, the vaccine's brutal. But it's good. It's good for you. This is my body mounting an immune response. I am complaining, but I would do it again, and I will do it again when I get my second dose. So, let's do some work. So we are still going, but we have made a lot of headway. It's like 9 p.m. now, and I'm actually still doing okay for energy. I think it is safe to say that I'm pretty well back to normal now, provided I can get some good sleep tonight. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here, but I will once again say that I would get this vaccine all over again, even if I knew exactly what the side effects were going to be, because the side effects are much better than the alternative. Give this video a like and comment down below when and which one you will be receiving. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Looking pretty gross, but there's dose 2. So, just to summarize, dose 1 kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. I had the fevers, myalgia, chills, a headache, and a bit of nausea, dizziness, all of the above for the first 24 hours after the vaccine, well, sort of 12-ish hours after the vaccine for 24 hours. And then the next day, still felt pretty crap, but a little bit better, as you would have seen. And the third day, which I didn't film, was probably still a bit more tired, got tired very easily, needed some naps. And it probably took me about a week to feel 100% better. But again, we had a number of classmates get AstraZeneca. My partner got AstraZeneca, and he had a headache for a day and was fine. So it all depends on your body, your immune response, and I was able to manage at home with Panadol, temperature checking, fluids, and rest. So I believe that most people would be able to do that as well. I think the highest my fever got was above 38. I just never recorded it. It was over in like the middle of the night. And I took Panadol and I was good to go. So again, another reiteration, I'm a medical student, not a doctor, not your doctor. This was not medical advice. This was just my experience. And if you want to see more videos on my experience, obviously not with this vaccine because I'm done that, but with med school, life in Australia, study tips, all that jazz, then make sure you subscribe and give this video a like, because I have a feeling it's gonna get probably dislike bombed by people who don't like vaccines. But yeah, this is my experience. My name's Emma, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.